Hi, this is Robin.
And this is Olivia, and you're listening to K-Pop Hot Sheet. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at K-Pop Hot Sheet and rate us on Apple Music and Spotify if you enjoyed the show. Well, we made it to the end of the year. We didn't quite hit our quota of 24 episodes, but so close at 23.
So close.
Just got a little busy and crazy. We really tried, but I think we did really well.
We did. And I think honestly it's because we didn't quite make it last year. So it's the waterfall effect, man.
We had to catch up. That's true. We had to catch up a little bit from last year. And honestly, I was really proud of us this year because I do think we were more on top of it than last year. So I only hope that next year and the years after become even better and better and we can grow this podcast. That would be really cool.
Yeah, we'll try. We're going to try.
I need some more positive energy, Robin, then we'll try. We're going to do it. This is like a New Year's resolution. You got to put it out there.
All right. We are absolutely 100% going to make it to, what's 24 plus 12? 36 episodes. By the end of next year. We can do it. We're going to have to start like doubling up.
That's the spirit. No, we're going to definitely have to. Definitely. Because I'll have a few months that I'll probably need to take a little time.
Yeah. Are we talking about that?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Olivia's going to have a baby, you guys.
A baby. Yeah, a future little K-pop star.
Yes. Oh my God. It's training right now. It's getting ready for its debut.
Oh my God. I love that analogy that my baby's just like in the training mode right now.
Oh my God. I need to design a light stick.
Oh my God, Robin. That'd be so cute. That would be like the best gift ever.
Oh, now I'm going to have to figure out how to make that happen.
Now you're going to have to get somebody with a 3D printer or something.
Oh, well, we know somebody with a 3D printer.
You do? Oh my God.
No, you also do. It's one of our old ex-colleagues.
Oh my God. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Well, there you go.
All right. I'm going to make this happen.
I love it. I love it.
So we want to do our songs of the year to cap off 2024. Remember all of the songs that we loved throughout this year. But first, I'm going to just do a quick NewJeans Too Long Don't Read, because if there was ever a year of drama, I mean, NewJeans brought the drama. We've talked about it in so many episodes this year. I think our most listened to episode was our one all about the whole Hybe, Minheejin, and NewJeans scandal, drama, ongoing.
It's only fair we end with them. It makes sense.
Yeah, so since we last talked about them, NewJeans terminated their contract with Adore by basically just saying that the contract is terminated. There's not really much legal ground for them to stand on. They're trying to say that you didn't meet the terms of the contract, so we gave notice, yada, yada. The entire K-pop industry, like all of the other agencies, labels, are all on the side of Hybe because they're like, you can't set the precedent that like you say the contract's terminated and it's terminated. Like that's not how contracts work. That's not how laws work.
Yeah, and they don't want any other artists to get any ideas of like, oh, I'm empowered to just be like, bye.
Yeah. So now there's drama coming out of that, of course, where NewJeans, the name and trademark and copyright of the name NewJeans, obviously belongs to Hybe and Adore, but they're trying to use NewJeans with a Z at the end as their new Instagram handle. They have been apparently introducing themselves just by their first names and not saying NewJeans. But using the NewJeans with a Z Instagram account has caused some backlash from their advertisement deals because advertisers, the people that are sponsoring them and have advertisements and are like, where's my sponsored post? They're like, well, it's supposed to be posted to the official account, the Hybe one. Now these girls have opened up this other account that they're using as a personal thing. So it's like causing all of this gray area of
And they can't post those posts, I assume, because that usually goes via like their teams and stuff, right?
Yeah, I would assume so. And
so
also,
is that account frozen and they're just like not doing anything with them? They're like, F you guys then?
I haven't looked at it. As far as I know, Hybe and Adore are basically acting as if the contract's still valid because, for all intents and purposes, it is. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're still posting official things. I don't follow them though, so I
So
don't know.
I can go to so it's New Jeans official, right? I mean, there was something from 5 days ago.
Yeah, so clearly,
Yeah, they are posting like this was from like Elle magazine and stuff like that. But that was it from 5 days ago. Before that, the last post was December 19th. And then they have I haven't seen their new account, New Jeans with a Z.
yeah.
They don't even show up.
What do you mean? Now I
Cause
gotta go look.
cause I see like New Jeans for free. Like I see other
Oh,
things that
I
are
think it's New Jeans for free.
oh,
New Jeans with a Z
it
for
just
free.
it looks like it's a spam account. Like I thought it was a fan account.
Oh, isn't this it?
I mean, it
Hell if
could
I know,
be.
girl.
I don't know.
I don't know what these girls are doing. They're a mess. Adore is also suing one of their managers for doing direct brand negotiations. So I think that's them trying to get around some of this like existing endorsement and advertising contracts that are in place. Um, and throughout all of this, NewJeans is still utilizing Adore resources, despite saying that their contract's been terminated. They've been going in and out of the Hybe building, using the training rooms that Hybe rents out,
Are you
and
kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
They should be banned. They should be like their card should not work.
And that's the thing is that, like, from Hybe's end, they're just like, sweet, yeah, come and use all of the shit because that's just going to make us look better in court because Hybe is going to still act as if the contract is valid, you know?
Right. Yeah. That could be used against them to be like, well, you guys are all like, yeah, I'm not part of a door, but you're still using our training ground. So like, what are you doing? They're so stupid. I'm sorry.
They are so, so stupid. I feel bad because I feel like them and their parents are going to like go into massive debt. Minhee is just going to, I don't know, pull her little puppet strings. But again, to what end? Like,
Yeah. I feel if anything, if one of them is smart, I mean, kind of like how the 50/50 girl was like, I'm going to stick with the company and now she's part of a new group. Like, I think one or two of them could continue their fame if they make some smart moves. But as a group, I really don't see them being successful in the new year.
I don't either. So that's our prediction 2025, the downfall of New Jeans.
I mean, I feel like we've been predicting for a while, but
I know.
yeah, we shall see. I'd be very surprised if they turned it around.
It would be quite shocking, honestly. Oh, because also part of the whole thing is that they can't perform their own songs. Like if they literally get out of the contract, which, like I said, Hybe is going to pretend the contract is still valid because in their eyes and in the law's eyes it is. They wouldn't be able to perform any of their songs without paying like the fees, the performance fees that you would pay as if you were
Yeah,
performing
and
another
I'm
group's songs.
I'm sorry, like as far as I know, I don't think they're producers. I don't think they produce their own songs. So they probably had all the high producers. So the fact that you were also so successful musically was because of the company. So now on your own, unless it's Minhee Jin that has some strings and she can make some songs, and I don't know how much they're gonna work together in the future. I also don't know how good their songs will be. Like, will they be the same New Jeans?
Well, I guess we'll find out, but we have to stop talking about them. I'm sorry. I went on for too long.
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's do our songs of the year. So, like we did last year, we're gonna do boy solo, boy group, girl solo, girl group. I'm also gonna talk about my rookie group debut of the year. I had to go and be extra, of course. But we're gonna start off with boy solo, which I feel like I'm always on the struggle bus with this. I don't know about you, Olivia.
Oh, absolutely. I had to go back. So I mean, I went through my Spotify to see like, okay, what songs did I listen to the most and everything, and hoping that they were from this year. And for the boy ones, the solo ones, I was like, oh my god, I don't know, listen to any boy solo group. So I really struggled, and then I had to just like Google who were some of the top ones, and I was like, oh, okay, like I guess I listened to him, so that's how I kind of chose mine. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Yeah. How did how did you end up choosing yours?
I looked through my Song of the Year 2024 Spotify playlist, and there
Okay.
was one
Oh
one
God,
option.
there you go, there you go.
So, do you want to reveal yours?
Yeah, I can go first. So I chose Jungkook Standing Next to You. Because I do feel like out of like the solos when this came out, I was listening to him a lot. I liked his album as well. But I was a little bit in between him and I think his name is Byung Sok. He's an actor who was part of, I don't know if you watched the series. Oh my god, what was it called? It was something Run. It was like really popular.
Oh, Lovely Runner?
Yes, thank you. You saw it, I think, right? I think I might have
Yeah,
told you about it, or you
I
told me
watched it.
about it. So he was the main actor, and you know the song that was like the main song that she loved as a fangirl. Like he sings it, like I think it's called Sonagi, like Spring Rain. And he actually won a lot of shows and like awards and everything with that song. But I just like I did like it, but it was too like slow for me to really choose it as like my top, you know?
Yeah. I don't even know that I've heard the Jungkook song.
Really? Oh my god. Okay. So you'll hear it now.
They can divide us, we'll survive it. Test the time, I promise I'll be right here. Standing next to you, standing in the fire next to you. Oh, you know it's deeper than the rain, it's deeper than the pain. When it's deep like DNA, something they can take away. Hey, tick, 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 off.
Okay, so just quick disclaimer because I just realized looking at the YouTube, like it was actually released in November, but when I was looking up for this year, he won a lot of awards on it this year. So I don't know if it like was into this year's cycle because it was so late in the year.
I don't know. We make up
But
our own rules. It can
but
count.
technically it was a 2023 song. This is how hard it was for me to choose a song, guys. Come on.
That song was okay.
It was okay. I mean, it was English also. Like his album was all English, so it's like K-pop but not K-pop, you know, but it was my type of vibe, my type of song.
Yeah, I liked the funky beat.
Oh yes, totally had funk. All right, what about you?
All right. Well, shocking no one. It's the year of Key again. Um, I didn't lose my mind over this song like I did his releases last year, but still, again, the only solo boy that I care about, apparently. So my song is Key's Pleasure Shop. Have you even heard this?
I don't know. I might have, but I also might have not. So I'm not sure. Let's see.
All right, let's go.
It's a pleasure show. 내게 말해봐 what you want, what you like. 너도 몰래 이끄는 사이. 그저 그는 grab it down. 지루했던 현실에 없던 것들의 world. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, so no, I had not heard that, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I didn't even know he had new music.
Yeah, Key's always great.
He is. He is.
Yeah, even though I don't know why I didn't seem to quite like love his release this year as much as I did last year, but it definitely was not bad. He never disappoints me.
Yeah, yeah. And he always has like I feel like visionary, cool things like and it's always on trend, so He's a really good artist.
Yeah, he's my favorite. He's the only boy I
Yay.
even bother listening to. Honestly, if I didn't love him so much that I follow him and like buy his albums and everything when they're released, I probably would just wouldn't have a boy song of the year.
I mean, yeah, I get it because I was in the same boat. So
So, what did we end up doing for a boy group then? Do you listen to boy groups?
yeah, boy groups is easier. I actually was between two. So I was between, and they're both hype groups, of course. I guess I'm just like a hype girl. I don't know. So Chasing That Feeling by TXT and Fatal Trouble by Enhypen. But I ended up choosing Fatal Trouble by Enhypen as my top. Because I don't know, there's something about like, I don't know if it's the chorus or the bridge because I'm not good with the music, which one it is, but it just makes me like, I don't know, it gives me the feels. It feels like I'm in like a movie and it's like an OST or something. I don't fucking know, but I just remember having it on repeat like constantly while I was working. Have you heard it or no?
I'm sure that I've heard it because Enhypen is one of the boy groups that I follow, and I absolutely own whatever album this is on.
All right, so let me send you. So I don't think they had a music video because it didn't show up. So it's the dance practice, but I've never even seen the dance practice. I've only heard the song on Spotify, so I'm actually excited to watch this.
All right, let's check it out.
Yes, getting blurry. 너의 기억이 무너져 내려. Fatal trouble. 널 향한 마음도 오랜 믿음도 다 coming undone. I don't know you. 넌 무너져가. 내고 있어. 널 지키게 해줘. Fatal trouble 같은 memory 또 다른 story 날 흔들어 놔. Fatal trouble.
Yeah, I was just saying, Robin, I think I need to stand these boys even more because the dancing reminds me of like early BTS. Like they're so in sync. They're doing these like fun things. Like it's just fun to watch them. And like, I love this song. It just brought back memories of me listening to this on repeat.
Yeah, the choreo was really, really like sleek. It was sophisticated, I would say almost.
Yes. I mean, the first comment is so funny. It goes 7 vocalists, 7 all-rounders, 7 dancers, 7 aces, 7 rappers, 7 members, 7 kings, 7 visuals. So I guess this group is like top, man. We got to keep our eye on
I
them.
mean, I've been following Enhypen since the first season of Island. That's how they were formed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know one of their names. Like, this is bad. Like, I really like them. I enjoy their music, but I haven't had a chance to really dig into them. So I should.
oh, let me see if I can name them all. This is gonna be all right. Jake. I hate Jake, by the way. He's
Okay.
most people's favorite. I fucking hate him.
Wait, I need to know why you hate him, though.
I don't okay, I don't hate him.
Why do
That's
you
not
strongly
nice.
dislike him?
I just find him annoying. He always does this like so he's I think he's Australian or whatever. He speaks English, so they always have him do this like whole narrative at the beginning of each album. He'll be like under the gray skies, da da da. Like it's
Okay.
always really corny. I don't know. I
Like
just
cringy.
he gives me
Yeah.
the ick.
Yeah.
Whatever. Jake, Jay, Sungwoo, Nikki, Jungwon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's 2 more.
You're almost there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I remember the other two's names.
Well, it's a lot more than I remember, so that's great.
Oh wait, it's gonna bother me now. Hold on.
Look up the
Enhypen
names.
members.
I see a Heesung.
Yes. Oh yeah, I actually loved him, and I'm glad that they fixed his veneers. He had really crazy veneers when he was on Island, and they fixed his teeth up.
Okay. Who's the last guy that we're not giving credit to?
Oh, I didn't say Sung Hoon.
Oh
this
no,
a different
you said
person?
Sungwoo. You said Sungwoo.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
He was a
Okay.
figure skater.
Oh, cool. That's cool. Maybe they could do a figure skating concept. No one's ever done that.
I mean, that would be fun.
That would be really cool.
Just saying, just putting it out into the universe for 2025.
If anyone from Enhypen's managerial group or list is listening, I'm giving you guys ideas. Okay. Shall we move on?
Yeah, so for another group that came out of a reality competition show for the second year in a row. So I had Key the second year in a row, and I have TAN second year in a row. Literally the only boy group song on my song
Was
of
that
the year.
Heartbeat? They were the Heartbeat song last year?
Yes, they were the Heartbeat song last year.
Okay.
So this year the song is Hypertonic.
Oh. Okay.
It was the only song on my entire list. Did I listen to it a lot? No. But did I love it enough to put it on my list probably back in March? Yes. It also, I believe, is one of the last songs produced by Shinsadong Tiger, so rest in peace. That was the biggest loss this year. So let's check out Hypertonic by TAN.
All right. Not in like necessarily a bad way. It was too first generation coded for me. If you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, it's nice, but it felt like something that came out years ago.
Well, they disbanded this year, so.
Oh, rest in peace. All right. Well, could have started with that.
Yeah, I mean.
They didn't make it long.
I guess 2.5 years. I forget when they actually debuted. But yeah, they came out of the show Wild Idol, which actually fire competition show. Love it.
Okay.
Because basically they just made them do a bunch of like, I don't want to say physical 100 type of stuff, but it was very much like do a bunch of push-ups, do like whatever, like Beast Idol type of shit, or like,
Yeah. That's
you
random,
know,
but okay.
Yeah, and none of those boys look very beastly.
No. Wearing like crop tops, like no.
But yeah, I mean,
I
followed them enough that they ended up on my list. So much like Key. So I don't know what I'm going to do next year now that there's no TAN to follow. No.
Maybe you can follow somebody that left TAN. Pass.
I do know what's going to happen in January that I will lose my shit over. But we can talk about that at the end.
Oh, okay. Right.
So we made it through the boys.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just not into them.
I know. I really hope they have a better year next year.
I'm sure that there's stuff that I don't.
It was definitely a girls' year.
But are we just saying that because we like the girls? I'm sure that people that.
No, but think about all look at I just feel like if I think about strong girl groups this year, so many names come up, like NewJeans in the beginning of the year. You know what I mean? You can't like discredit that. Eyelet, Red Velvet, any of it. Like I mean, even Vicha, that's like not doing anything anymore. There's just so many girl groups that were pumped out and doing well. aespa did really well. So it's like I can name so many that like I heard so many songs of, and that I enjoyed. And with the boy groups, it's kind of like, who do I remember? Who, you know? It's like, so I really feel like it was a girl group year.
Yeah, but I feel like people into boy groups would think it was boy group year. They'd be like, oh man, Stray Kids, NCT. Robin can't name any other boy group.
Yeah, I don't really listen to them that much. So yeah, maybe.
All right, so girl solo.
All right, do you want to go first? Should I go first?
You can go first.
Okay. I don't think this will be a surprise, but this song, like, from the first listen, I was hooked. I thought it was so fun, so refreshing. Definitely felt like it was a banger, which when it's the first, like some songs take a little while sometimes. You're like, oh, I gotta warm up to it, and then you end up liking it. This, from the first listen, I was like, this is gonna be a hit. And it became a hit. It became a viral hit. Rose and Bruno Mars apart.
I guess that counts. I guess he's featuring, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, he's featuring. It
I mean,
counts, yeah.
he's holding the whole thing together, but
Really?
we'll
I
give it
think
to
she
her.
did well.
We'll give it to her.
It says Rose and Bruno Mars. She's the first name. Okay? And in capital letters, it's featuring him. Love it so much. And just to do a quick little, like, you know, it was a big year for all the Blackpink girls. They were, most of them. I don't think Jisoo came up with anything. But Jennie, Lisa, and Rosie all came out with solos. And they all did pretty well. But I really think Rosie, like, killed it and took the cake. And you might say, okay, she had Bruno featuring. But Lisa also had some really good features. And Lisa did well as well. I really liked some of her songs, but it wasn't to the level of this. You know what I mean? And Jennie's felt like she was just like, it always feels like she's trying too hard to be like the cool girl. But like with Rosie, it feels like the girl next door and you just relate to her, you know?
I do think that Jennie may have crushed it in South Korea more, though.
Yeah, but globally, like it has so much more weight.
Yeah. So that was probably, honestly, actually, maybe the second time I've heard the song all the way through.
Uh-huh.
Because I watched it when it first came out, and I was like, that's catchy, but it didn't sink its fangs into my brain. And since I didn't get exposed to it a lot, because like I'm not on like the internet, I'm an old lady.
The interwebs. Well, actually, because sorry to go back that you said she crushed it in South Korea for Jennie. I remember reading an article that when this song came out, it was around, I think, the time when the kids were doing their the senior exam. You know how you do the exam to go. Yeah, and this was a ringworm or earworm, not a ringworm, an earworm. And basically was banned because when kids would listen to it, it would get stuck in their head, and like I guess they couldn't study or like do their test or whatever.
Yeah.
So I feel like that says a lot too.
I guess so. I don't know. It's whatever. It's fine. I don't want to hate on it.
But you still felt like meh after listening
Like,
to it?
I like it, but I don't know. I don't get the
vibe.
No, I get the vibe. I totally get the vibe. It actually reminds me, when I first listened to it, I was like, this reminds me of the Ting Tangs. There's like something from like that era of the early 2000s. Like I get it, but I don't know. Like I said, it didn't like sink its teeth into my psyche and become something that I need to chant and listen to.
Yeah. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. And fun fact, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law redid a little bit of it because my brother-in-law does he's a realtor and he has like an Instagram, does like skits and stuff, and he redid it with my sister-in-law and she dressed up as Rosie and everything. It was like really funny and really cute.
I bet that got a lot of views.
Yeah. Everyone was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, now we're going to move on to my song that you're going to be like, I've never heard this.
Oh, God. Okay.
So, because here's the thing. Like, since I don't spend a lot of the time on the internet and, like, getting exposed to things randomly, my random exposure happens via YouTube because every single morning, I run on the treadmill. I say this all the time. I'm, like, such a dork. I'm like, I run on the treadmill and I watch K-pop because it's, like, the only interesting thing to do while you're running on a treadmill, to me, anyway. So I'll go down some rabbit holes. I will watch like 2-hour long every live performance GOT7 has ever done. Like people stitch that together. So this song came up and I don't know this girl. She is definitely from a very popular girl group and I'm just gonna Google it real quick so that I don't make a mistake. She is from Luna.
Oh.
Her name is Eve. The song is Loop featuring Lil Cherry. And if you remember, Lil Cherry featured on Men's solo thing.
I do not remember.
But yeah, I don't know, something about this song. It came on YouTube and I was like, holy shit, I really like this. I added it to my Song of the Year list like immediately. It was an immediate like, kind of like how you were just saying for your song. So, and it held up like through the whole year. Like if it would randomly come up on YouTube or if I was in the mood for it, I'd search for it. Oh yeah. So I will share Eve Loop featuring Lil Cherry.
Love it.
I know you like you know, babe. 'Cause you always be my baby. Who that? I don't care about nobody else tonight. What it do? Tell me what it do. It up, I don't kiss and tell, but that's right. Can't stop the 제 같은 너 이미 다쳐버린 너 Looking in the mirror 거울 속에 비친 stuck in the middle 내가 들어온 내 paradise yeah I'm lost but I like it
So what'd you think?
It was to me.
Yeah,
You knew it was gonna be to me.
I figured it would.
Yeah. It's like, I think it's a good song if I'm working out or running, but it's like in the background, you know? So I don't know. Nothing made me go, ooh, yeah, this is a banger.
Yeah, let me look at my list because I think I only had that. Oh, I put the that Youngji song with Dio, Small Girl, but meh.
Yeah. That was one of like that was pretty like top this year. I think it won some awards, or at least it was nominated.
I had Think About by Moonbyul, and the only other solo girl I have on here is Chungha, I'm Ready.
Okay.
So it was slim pickings, but when I really thought about it, I was like,
yeah, it's
that
like what
is the song
what you
that-
replayed, right? Yeah, that was like me
Yeah.
with the boy groups. It's like with Unhyped, I was like, I know I always had that on replay. Also, I was surprised because I was expecting her name was Eve, like Adam and Eve, but it was Eve, like Yves Saint Laurent.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah. Well, and it's one of those things where I don't like, I'm not a big Luna stan. I had no idea who she was. So it was like completely unbiased opinion. I loved the song and then I found out who the fuck she was.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's great.
All right. I mean, now we're down to the big one, the girl group,
Which
because I had
you
so many
think-
songs.
You think we have the same one, right?
I do think we have the same one.
Should we try and say it like in unison? 3, 2, 1. Say the girl group.
Are we saying the group? The
You wanna
group
say
name?
the group or the song name?
Let's do the song name. I think it's going to be the same.
Okay, ready?
All righty.
3,
3,
2,
2, 1.
1. Cosmic. Yeah.
I knew it.
That I knew you. Yeah, so I was between Magnetic by Islet and this one, but I was like, no, this song really had a hold on me. Like when I was listening to it, like I had it, like I was listening to it in the shower. It was on repeat, like same situation. So I was like, I have to go with this. Like I was very pleasantly surprised with the song.
Yeah, I had so many girl group, like my entire playlist is basically girl group songs. So I'm just going to run through some of my runner-ups because I want to give them a shout out. Obviously,
Yeah.
I had Magnetic because, I mean, I feel like it didn't last for me though. Like it came on strong and I loved
Yes.
it for a while and then
Exactly.
it faded away.
Yeah.
I did have Wife by G Idol, which I know I
Oh
lost
my
my
god,
shit.
that came out this year?
It came out in January.
Oh wow, it feels so long ago.
But yeah, I think I was in like the 0.01% of listeners on Spotify for that song. So, I did have Girls Never Die by Triple S. I thought that was a strong one.
I think I remember that song. Yeah.
At the end here, we had a Q4 song pop up, and I'm not even a Kepler fan, but Tippy Tap, like, that is an earworm to me.
Oh, I haven't heard that yet.
So, and I have many, many more on here. I also had like Midas Touch by Kiss of Life. Like, oh, Untouchable by Itzy. That could have been a
Oh,
real
okay.
contender because
Why wasn't it?
I don't know. Like when I think back on the year, I would never think back and say that was the year of Untouchable by Itzy. Like I don't know, but
I mean, I don't
anyway.
know if anyone would say it was the year of Red Velvet Cosmic, right? Like, I don't
Oh
know if it
hell yeah,
won
they
any
would.
awards.
Oh come
What
on.
was it?
I
Okay.
don't know. I don't.
According to us, it is.
In this
Yeah.
podcast, these are the only two opinions that matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Should
All
we
right.
go
Let's.
enjoy it?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So good.
So good. Always a banger. Like the chorus, always gets me.
I think I love it so much because, well, and here's the thing. I feel like I watched it for the first time when we were recording and you had me react to it, I feel. And I think I was like, because for some reason, I feel like Red Velvet in particular, it takes me one or two listens and I've got to like warm up to it. Probably because they're just like advanced. They're advanced in their songs that they choose to put out in the universe. I feel like they're slightly ahead of their time, but also pretty on point with what's happening in the world.
It's like when you read like a smart book or something and you read a paragraph and you're like, I gotta reread that to really get it.
Kind of. I don't know what it is about them because it happened with Psycho. I remember I hated Psycho when it first came out, and now I'm like, Psycho's a really fucking good song.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think any Red Velvet song like I've enjoyed from the beginning, and it's always like I just have that expectation that anything they put out is a little bit funky and out there. So like that's why it's like I always go into it with that mindset.
Yeah, I don't know. So I felt like when I first heard it, I was like, oh, this is too like girly and too, this is a soft little baby song. But
No, it is a womanly song. Those vocals, girl. What soft baby girl? She's riding through his solar system, riding his rhythm. Like, come on. The connotations there.
yeah, such a good song. Such a
is.
good song.
Yeah. That's so
Never
funny. I
gets
feel
old.
like, did we have the same girl group last year too? I feel like we had something very similar last year.
We had Key for Solo Boy, and we had Solo Girl. We had Somi.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But we had different girl groups because you went 50-50. You went 50-50 on me.
That's crazy that we had two last year and this year we still held to one similar one.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like there wasn't a lot of,
Yeah.
besides the girl groups, I feel like there wasn't a lot going on. I don't know, or at least
Yeah.
things that I really liked.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
Um, the final thing, so I had to dedicate some amount of time to fangirl over this group. So I'm giving them the rookie debut group of the year 2024 goes to Reseen.
Okay. I don't think I've heard of them.
So Reseen is a girl group. I love when I say literally every one of their songs, and they probably have like 6 because they just debuted this year. So good. So actually, their one song that I'm gonna show to you called that was a real top contender for me, but I had to stay true to myself. I was like, Cosmic deserves this, but I could not talk about Reseen because I think they're amazing. People call them Nugu because they are
Oh,
not popular.
well, that's what happens when you're a rookie, guys.
I mean, I don't know how
Or you
like
feel like they should have made a splash by now.
unpopular they are, but I don't
Yeah.
know if like I always love these groups and then I'm shocked when I find out they're not wildly popular. Like Woo-ah. I'm like, what are you saying? They're not crazy popular. So the same thing with Racine, but I will share with you the song because it's the one that like really gets in my head, and I love all of their choreo too. So pay
Okay.
attention to their choreo. I do think that you personally, Olivia, would really like their most recent release, Pinball.
Okay. I'll check it out after.
But yeah, I'm gonna share this and just I stand them. I hope that they come out with more stuff and that they don't disband.
Okay. Well, see what happened to TAN, you know? Don't
Oh,
curse them.
oh no.
You've got to see the light. Sunlight you can deny. 이미 흘러간 저 빛빛빛 사이 꼭꼭 숨겨진 my fantasy. 아직 문을 열어. You sit down and then flower. 바라람 바라람. 향기를 타고 just right. I'll show you the what is about. Imagine when you find out. 바라람 바라람. Follow me.
All right. So I think I am interested and they're very fresh and fun, but it didn't quite click to me. So I definitely want to hear Pinball because you said it's more me coded. So I'll check that out and let you know what I think. But this one didn't wow me.
I figured it wouldn't.
Why does it wow you?
I don't think it like wows me. I don't think I'm like, oh my God, they're doing something so innovative and whatever. I don't, there's stuff about certain songs that just like speaks to my soul. And I've mentioned this before, I believe. I love a whistle in a song. I love chanting. What else? I love horns, any kind of brass. You can like I will still play Amber Shake That Brass and
That's funny.
so good. So I don't know, it's something about the like like
Yeah.
I don't know, the same way that like the repetitive nature of Apartment gets into people's heads, like something there's something in that song that like just burrows its way into my brain, my soul. I don't know. I love it. I love it.
It's funny because one of the comments says we can't lose them to Nugudum.
No, we can't.
Well, you never know. It's still early, so people are really excited. A lot of the comments really like them and say it's criminally underrated. So
I agree with that wholeheartedly. They're so good. All of their songs are good. Listen to it on Spotify maybe
oh my god,
because
look at this. This song is on some other shit for real. Those brass hits are so fucking major. These people are your people. They love them for the same exact reason you love them.
I don't know. I love them so much and I think they're cute. I think I love their choreo. I know I called out the choreo and then I realized it's not really featured in the music video as much as like some of the
Oh,
performance
okay.
things. But I feel like there's something that harkens back to the earlier days of K-pop that I
Yeah,
just
you really
appreciate.
love the earlier days. Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
with TAN.
I can't let it go. I can't.
I love it.
Whatever.
Well, I'm excited to see what they do in the new year.
Yeah. Maybe they'll blow up and they'll become.
Is that what you're looking forward to for next year?
No, what I'm looking forward to is Got7 coming back.
Oh, hey. Oh my God. If they go on tour here, we should definitely go.
Yeah, I doubt they will, but that would be
Really?
great.
Why?
I mean, it's not like they were selling out massive places when.
Yeah, but like Jackson's in it. I feel like he would bring people together internationally. I don't know.
I mean, they used to tour. Obviously, I've seen them twice here before, but I don't know.
But that would be exciting.
Anyway, they're coming back in January, And every time they post stuff together, I get a little misty-eyed.
Aw.
It's just so sweet. Like, that's how you do it. That's how you
Yeah.
do it in NewJeans, okay? Let me tell you girls a thing or two. You stick to your contract and you fulfill your obligations to the man being JYP in this case.
Yeah.
And then you piece the fuck out, you buy your name, you
Yeah.
come together because you genuinely love each other and are great friends in real life. And you
Yeah.
do the thing, and the fans will be waiting for you.
That is very, I think, very unique with some groups. And it's not easy, right? Because especially when you have, I think, anytime more than 3 people, it's hard. You're going to have people that don't vibe or whatever. But like groups that come to mind, like Shiny's really good friends.
Mm-hmm.
Girls' Generation's pretty good friends. Mine is Jessica, but like I still see, you know what I mean? Like I still see them. They post a lot with each other. They're constantly like supporting each other. Like they're very close. BTS is known to be, very good friends. Got 7. So like you see that's what makes like them have that longevity. Is it longevity?
Longevity.
Thank you. Because they could always come back together and be like, let's get the band back together, one more time. And that's what the fans also love to see. Like, of course, good music, good choreo, everything, but just seeing like the brotherhood or the sisterhood come back together. It's more like the nostalgia, right? So now NewJeans never even got a chance to build that. I feel like, do we truly know they're like super close, other than the fact that like they're close in their fight against the man,
Yeah. They're trauma bonded.
Sure, exactly. It's just not that great. Anything else you're looking forward to?
I mean, hopefully 21 comes.
Oh my God, girl, that's what I was gonna say. Like that's my crossing my toes and fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do. But I feel like, I don't know if you've seen like Bum, like, have you seen performances recently? Like I see her on TikTok. She has like given up. Like God bless her though, because she's there, she's on the stage, but you can tell like she's not doing the full choreo. Like sometimes she'll be like, you know how the stage sometimes they go like they can run to the front.
Yeah.
Like the girls would be in the front with the dancers,
she goes and sits down. I see it.
Yeah, she would be like in the back. But I understand she has health problems. So I'm like, the fact that she's even on the freaking stage doing a whole set and doing it for 2-3 days, however long they're like touring in each city, is admirable.
Yeah.
And she's giving it, as much as she can. So like that's why I'm like, oh, I hope they come, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to. Like they might just be like, like this is it, we've done it, but I would be ecstatic.
They better come here. But the thing that I do like also is that like everybody understands Bum's like health issues and how like the whole thing with her pain management and her meds that she was getting that started all the drama that led to her ultimate demise as an idol to begin with. Like everybody's who's posting those videos, they're like doing it in a loving way of like,
Yeah, and all the comments, no one's like, oh my God, what is she doing?
Yeah.
All the comments are like, oh, you go girl, like she's trying.
Yeah.
Like, you're the only one we'll give a pass to,
Right. They're like, we stan an unbothered queen.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to, I hope they come. That'd be so great. And I'm just looking forward to honestly going back to like our whole conversation. Like I want to see more from the boys. I do feel like BTS is likely to have a comeback next year because they're all slowly coming back. So I would really look forward to that as well. I'm excited to see like, will they stand the test of time and come back and be as successful as they were now that they've had a bit of a gap and they've reached the peak, like can they sustain that? So that will be interesting to see as well.
Yeah. I still need to you're gonna have to school me on BTS
oh my God,
eventually.
Yes. Yeah. So maybe we'll do that at the beginning of the year so we get ahead of it before they come back.
All right.
I think you'll really like them. I think you'll enjoy. And they have like a whole story lore behind it too. So.
Of course they do. Don't they all?
Of course. Of course they do.
All right. Well, we've made it to the end of the episode, the end of the year. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We Check our analytics often. We've gained some followers this year, so shout out, guys. Appreciate
Whoop, whoop.
you. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at K-pop Hot Sheet, and definitely rate us on Apple Music and Spotify if you enjoyed the show. It does help. I know we have like double the followers and we do ratings, so the other half of you, please, please throw some stars our way.
Oh, like we're playing Super Mario Party. Give us some stars.
Also, turn notifications on Spotify by clicking the bell icon if you want to be notified of new episodes when they're uploaded. And we will see you in 2025.
Have a happy new year.
Bye.